So today I'm going to talk about Robert Fulton. Who's Robert Fulton? So he was born in November 14, 1765, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. He died February 24th, 1815. He's an inventor, an engineer, and a painter. He invented the steamboat, waterway system, and a submarine. So today I'm going to talk about his contribution. He helped U.S. become a wealthy and technologically advanced country. From the steamboat, he helped he helped increase trade and transportation. Resource could be shipped, and that leads to wealth. His steamboat helped technologically advance as well. So his invention um, in 1796 invented a whole system for water transportation from up north all the way down south. Um, so canal transportation. He has a treaty on the improvement of canal navigation in 1796. Dealt with a complete system of inland water transportation based on small canals throughout the countryside. He included inclined planes for raising boats, invented aqueducts for valley crossings, canals, boats for specialized cargo, bridge designs featuring bowstring beams to transmit only vertical loads to the piers. He was a member in 1812 commission that recommended building the Erie Canal. Um, so the development of the Erie Canal extending from New York State to Great Lakes cut costs, freight transport by 95%. The Erie Canal contributed greatly to the wealth and stature of New York City. In 1797, he built a war submarine to serve the military, the Nautilus, to be used in France war with Britain. So the submarine would creep under the hulls of British warships and leave a powder charge to be exploded later. The French government rejected the idea, but in 1800, he was able to build the submarine at his own expense. And then he conducted trials on Sydney, finally obtained government sanction for an attack. And at the same year, he built the world's first steam warship, protect New York Harbor against the British fleet. The Demologos, or Fulton, as the ship was alternately called. It has two parallel hulls, paddle wheels between, and with the steam engine with one hull, and boilers, stacks in the other. October 1814, heavily gunned a more steamship underwent successful sea trials but never used in battle. Um, the last one in 1807 was his 105-foot long steamboat. He built the steamboat with Livingston by early August 1807. He built from a 66-foot long steamboat to 150-foot long steamboat. And then he put a trial from New York to Albany, which required 32 hours, almost 4.7 miles per hour, better time than 4 miles per hour required by the monopoly. He renamed it to North River Steamboat after he improved the boat, and then later on he after he improved it, he named it the Clermont boat in 1808. On August 17, 1807, Steamboat started on its first successful trip to 150 miles up to Hudson River from New York City to Albany. So his contribution helped transporting goods through waterways a much easier job within America and around the world. He helped increase trade and transportation. Map. So goods from northeast Hudson between New York and Albany of America were transported by the steamboat through the Erie Canal. So the Erie Canal, all the way down Mississippi River to Mississippi River. Trade and transportation were able to increase because of the steamboat. Resources from South America, so from New Orleans, were then able to be transported up north back to New York and where Hudson is. The steamboat also helped transporting goods to other continents, such as Europe and Asia. The resource could be shipped, wheat, cotton, and much more. Resource. The steamboat were invented in 1800, and by 1835, the economy rose from 50 millions to $55 million of dollars. By 1860, it rose drastically up to 200 millions of dollars. And all exports also inclined much higher than cotton and kept increasing from 1845 to 1860, so it reaches 350 millions of dollars. The next slide is about the steam engine and steam locomotive. Steamboat of the 1800s started to appear in 1807. Then the steam locomotive was invented. So because of the steamboat, they invented the train. The steam-powered engine is the heart of the steam locomotive. So the steam locomotive involves water and fire used to create heat. Coal and wood is the fuel that used to create the fire. Fire used to heat water creates the steam, causes the wheels to turn. Near the rear of the boiler was the firebox, where fuel is burned. Could be open and to add coal. wood or for fuel. Heated gas passed through metal tubes and eventually are converted into steam. Steam can be released either pressure is too high or the steam pipes or into the steam pipes into a cylinder where it moves to the pistons connected to the wheels. The steam is released into the pistons and the wheels move. So Robert Fulton was a talented man, left behind contribution for the world to see. His contribution is still relevant today because he helped America become a wealthy country, and he contributed into the advancement of technology in America.
Okay, thank you guys.